Today I'm making this really cute Christmas tree ornament page. The ornaments open up for journaling. If you would like to see how I made them in just like an explanation sort of detail, I didn't do the whole thing with you. Stay tuned, it's coming right up. This is days 16 and 17. Nothing much exciting going on either of these days. So I thought I would put them on one page, and I've created a couple of ornament journaling spots. I found this, if you Google free images, you can find so much. Now, not everything is easy to copy and paste, so just be aware of that. Sometimes it's quite a chore. And then I also got, I just put in Christmas tree branch, and I got this. So I sat here fussy cutting for way longer than anybody should probably fussy cut, but I thought it would be cute. So I'm going to add some ribbon to the backs of these. I really don't know how much I'm going to need on either one of them, so I'm just going to cut a little and then tape my end back down. Well, now I can't find my end. There it is. It might have been a good idea to glue this down beforehand, but I wasn't really thinking. It'll dry quick, I think. Even though it's a little bit different, a material. It's not paper to paper, but yeah, it stuck down really fast, so that's good. I think it's gonna be stinking cute. Hopefully that's long enough. I think it is. So I am having a pajama day today. I am not leaving the house. I showered, I'm clean, but then I put some pajamas on and just going to craft, do some last minute cleanup before my kids get home. They're supposed to be home this weekend, so that's exciting. This is the back side, so that's the last page we did. So I've already put on my tab and covered my holes with the little punches. And now I'm going to hang my ornaments. And I'm thinking, I need to make sure that they're avoiding the holes. So I thought if I glued them down, let's see, I think I want my stuff to go under. I mean, it's not going to be very obvious for the first one. The second one has a little bit more to show. But I think I want them under. It's so cute. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I like to make little, pencil marks for where I want my whenever I'm gluing something down. It's just easier to get it placed the same way. Okay. I took some coffee dyed paper and I folded it in half, and glued my ornament directly to it with the fold on the edge so that when you open it, it stays closed, attached. So you just have to be aware, you know, that that's your goal. That you want to be able to open it like a little booklet kind of thing. You guys, I got a new phone and I'm getting used to it. And I have noticed the volume works differently. So if it feels like I'm yelling at you, I'm sorry about that. I just, you know, sometimes if you don't have the volume turned up all the way, you'll get comments about not being able to hear, you know, people not being able to hear. So it's just trying to avoid that. And then when I stand up and get close to the phone, I know it gets way louder. Okay, and then we'll just put some glue on the ribbon. Well, you know, it's not totally straight, but I guess the branch will be holding it down some as well, so that's good. Turn that off. It would be cute to do a page, you know, just like this without a branch, you know, as well, but I thought the branch would be cute. Okay, so I'll just have to make sure that when I glue the branch down, I open this so that it glues to that and not the front of my ornament. We'll go ahead and glue this one down. Yeah, so I have to clean the bathroom downstairs, and really that's pretty much all. I don't have a lot still to do. I've been putting that off. Least favorite thing in the world. I don't know. Maybe not my least favorite thing in the world. That might be an exaggeration, but I really don't like it. I'm a little off. So I'm having to move that over a little bit so that my ornament's still open. So I'm not quite sure how I managed to do that, but that's okay. I just need to, it probably moved on me. I just didn't realize it. So those are way closer together than I intended, but we'll live with it. All right. And then we'll trim that one. I'm not going to worry about putting glue on all of the little needles because I think it'll look cute for them to stick up a little bit anyway. And then also it would just be really hard. So no intention of that. And you know, it's my journal, so I'm going to be careful. All right. I just need to make sure that is out of the way. Yeah, so I wish that one was quite a bit more over to that way. But it isn't. That's all right. I had intended on adding some, I cut these out again, and I was gonna add them on top to give them a little bit of raised, but they're already kind of bowing, get it? So I don't know that I need to do that. So I can just save those and maybe use them somewhere else. Now I have my 16th and 17th. I'm thinking what I'll do is stick them partially coming out of the ornament like that, underneath. I'm just going to ink the edge. Cute. So on the 16th, so what have I been doing? I went to, no, on the 16th, I don't recall doing anything, much of anything. Like, I might have, I don't know. I don't remember. But I do remember that I tried making like gingerbread brownies, but I put more spices than just would be found in gingerbread. I wanted them to be more tasting like some of the German cookies I had when we went on our trip last spring. Well, they taste, I made them, they taste okay, but the brownie turned out so dry. And what's weird about that is the comments, I read the comments, and they said how chewy they were. So I don't know if my adding all of the extra spices, which really was maybe only about another teaspoon or two of powder, I don't know if that dried it up. I don't know. But made me sad because I was really looking forward to the texture of a brownie, but for it to taste like, I don't know how to say the words, the German cookies that I had when I was there. I love the spices. It's so delicious, all mixed together. All right, let's put it in our book. So of course, this is something you could do in any journal, like Christmas journal. It could be that you make them smaller. You could make the ornaments yourself out of scrapbook paper and like a paper punch. And then just like little squares of paper. It's my baby fours thing. It doesn't stay in very well, but that's okay. Okay, now I think what I need to do, because they're kind of floppy, it needs to be sewn, glued right to the edge of my fold, I think, for it to stay put a little bit better. And maybe also use something a little bit stronger than just coffee dyed paper. But again, it's not like it's going to be opened and closed 100 times. It's, Christmas memories that will get put away with my Christmas decorations and then brought out the following year to look at or whatever. So I think it's fine. So, but anyway, yes, super cute. I hope you like it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.